What up? My name is Derocc, and I'm gonna do the SeamlessR 100k compilation sound design. I don't know if it's a competition or collaboration, whatever you want to call it. So I decided I'm gonna recreate a Pluck of mine. It's one of my favorite Plucks that I've used in a lot of stuff. I call it Waterfall Pluck. It's a really nice ambient Pluck sound. Sounds like this. So yeah, we're gonna recreate that. It's a lot of devices, but not too terribly complicated. So let's dive right into it. The basis of the sound is going to be a Thor with a wavetable that's on random sine. One that I don't normally use, but I'm gonna stick that right at 64. By the way, I always combine my stuff because keep stuff organized. Pull the K down, turn that all the way up. We can do an LFO to the panning. I'm gonna switch it to that one, and we'll have it so it's a little bit more random. Though this thing's so washed out in reverb that the panning doesn't really do too much. All right, next I'm gonna throw Scream on tape mode for a little extra saturation and some heavier compression than what I normally do. You can turn that down, turn this master down as well. Because next is a compressor, and we're gonna get this thing a bit more plucky now. So it's the M-Class compressor. Kind of play with the attack time to kind of get that transient shape that you want. And I'm also going to jump this up an octave too. I'm happy with that. All right, next we're going to throw on a unison. I'm going to bump up this bump up the release a little bit so it's a bit more plucky. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping back and forth here. Next is an echo. Go. Bump that up to 3/8. Cool, and then chop out them lows, so those are not needed in this sound. Cool, I'm digging how that's sounding. Alright, next is going to be a line mixer, because we're going to have a reverb that's going to be on an auxiliary sound, but I wanted to house it within this combinator. So, MK2 reverb, oops, not that one. Let's do the line mixer first. When I do stuff like this, I always throw the line mixer back up at the top, so I kind of work down, and then I work back down from the top again. Let's get this routing down. So out of the equalizer into channel 1, and then master out back into there. Cool, now let's create that reverb. Reverb is just a big long haul. Actually threw the aux all the way up in the original patch. Turned up the decay time as well. So it's super verby, and we're gonna high pass this verb. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna create a few lines here that could be used, as well as a couple individual notes. So I'm gonna get right to that. By the way, inside in this, you see a burp thing. I was originally going to do whatchamacallit, a burp type of bass sound, but then I was like, nah, because it didn't really turn out at all how I wanted. So let's see, this is in the key of, I believe it's F minor. And then a little line following the chord progression. Actually, now that I'm listening to that back, I'm gonna add a little bit of attack time on there. I don't know if you could hear that, but there's that little glitch in there that I wasn't too happy about. So I'm going to change that up. All right. So that's pretty much it. I'm also going to, along with this, I'm going to do a reverse of this too. If you don't know how to do reverses in Reason, it's pretty simple. First, I'm going to join all my little chord art things. So let's get a reverse of this going. So that means we're going to start with this one, then we're going to go to this one, then go to this one, and end with this one. Cool, so we'll create a new audio track. I'm going to change it to a stereo input. And now on this one, where our actual notes are in our instrument, hit record source. And that gives you the option down there. So now I'm going to record this little line right here. So let's chill out and wait for this to go. And I'm going to have a sip of my drink. I'm going to let that fade all the way out. Works for me. I'm just gonna add a little, chop that part off and add a little fade there. So now I'm gonna keep one copy of that separate. I'm gonna reverse that. Let's see what we got here. I think that's kind of cool. I think that should probably work. I'm going to leave that one dry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to give a little bit of pre-roll in the beginning. There. And export this out. Make sure that these don't overlap. So I think there's enough space there with this massive amount of reverb. Oh yeah, plenty of space. Cool. So I'm going to export this out. Seamless. Hope you enjoy it. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, drop me a comment, shoot me a message, stalk me down on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, all that stuff. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time.